Let's take a look at this 2001 Honda Foreman Rubicon 500. There's quite a few of these machines out there, but surprisingly a lot of people don't know a ton about them. So we're going to take a walk around it, show you a couple of the features, and start it up so you can see how it runs. This is currently for sale in Western Kentucky as of January 25th, 2024. You can see one of the first things I like about these is the wheels. I don't know if it's an aluminum alloy or what they are, but they sure clean up nice. They're good quality. They don't have any paint on them, so as opposed to the other Foreman 450s, you don't really get these scratched up looking bad. You get them dirty and you clean them off and they look nice and shiny. And then on this four-wheeler, they're paired with these Kenda Bear Claw series tires, brand new. Looks good, ready for some work or some play. It's been real wet here the last few days. After freezing hard last week, things are thawing out and it's raining, so the ground is just mush. So if you need to get around, this is the machine for you. Also on this one, you don't see this very often. It's kind of hard to see here in the dark, but this comes with Elka Utility Series shocks on both the front and the back. So you got about, I don't know, $1,500, $2,000 worth of shocks on this thing that come aftermarket. So improving what is typically a pretty stiff ride, and these are adjustable so you can kind of make the ride what you want it to be on this thing. Come around the back here, again you see those shocks on the back. This comes with a ball ready to pull around your yard trailer. Sorry about the focus, it's getting dark out, so hard to stay focused here. Got the toolbox. This does come with the original toolkit still in it, in its box, a container in a container. The lights all work on this. Tail lights, brake lights, front lights, bottom and top, low beam and bright beam. This machine, again, it's a 2001, and these came stock with full-time four-wheel drive. This one does come with the aftermarket worn in and out. So you see that right here mounted to the front. So it's in two-wheel drive with this pulled out. If you want to put it in four-wheel drive, you just push it in and it engages right away. So this one does work as it's supposed to. Okay, so what's unique about these machines? Oh, and by the way, the brakes on this do work front and back. A lot of the Hondas from this era, both the rear and the front design is kind of poor, and so you end up with a lot of problems. But this one, they have been maintained and they do work properly. Okay, so this is actually an automatic. The Rubicon has different drive modes, and you can see that here. Right here on the dash, or whatever you call this, your front pod, you've got modes for D1 and D2, which are both fully automatic. The difference between the settings is simply your torque, where it kind of shifts. And then you also have an ESP, which is electronic shift. So most people are familiar with this as being the push button shift, and that's why you have these buttons here. But unlike the 450s from this era, these buttons don't actually change gears. There's no gears, so there's no lurching. You're just changing a position, and you can read more about it, but it's got the Honda-matic transmission is what it's called there. You see it there under the 4x4. And so results in a very smooth shift, very smooth transition, whether you're using the push button or just automatic. It's almost seamless. In automatic, it is seamless. You can go from 0 to 50 with no jerking, no noticeable shift in the engine or transmission. So makes for a very nice riding machine. You do have the winch controller here. The winch works. Choke, and then we'll go ahead and turn it on. Another thing, a lot of these older machines, if they've been kept outdoors especially, move over here to the right side, the displays or gauges don't work. They're hazed over by sunlight or whatever, and on this one it's very good condition. There you see the hours and miles, about average for this year. But again, I mean, you can get a 20-year-old machine that hasn't been taken care of, and it's going to have lower hours maybe, but it's going to be junk, look like junk, ride like junk. Or you can get one like this that might have, 5,000 miles on it, but it's been taken care of and really good shape. The seat's been recovered. You see that? It has the matching seat, color coordinated to match the machine. The racks are in good condition. And then I don't think we've been around front yet. Let's take a look over here. Like I say, the lights work. It does have the working winch. See, it's got the brush guards on the front. Again, I apologize for the lighting. That's what happens in these January days when you just can't get everything done before it starts getting dark. All right, so let's take a look let's go ahead and start it up. Keys on, displays on. I'm going to pull actually, you know what? I'm just going to turn around back here so I can give it some gas and you can see the exhaust. This one I believe starts up pretty good. without the choke, so sorry about this. I need 2 more hands. Okay, so that was without the choke. And it takes this about 30 seconds to warm up. Some Hondas are more cold-natured than others. I'm going to show you something here, though. That is a cold start, by the way. I didn't touch the muffler like people do, whether it's warm or not. People like to touch the muffler, but I have not started this since this morning. It is now about 5 o'clock. I did want to show you one last thing on this one. It's got a brand new, I think it's called K-Line. It's the original Honda carburetor. It's brand new. It's been replaced, and so it starts like a top every time. So there you have it. Last light. If you have any questions, you want to see close-ups of a certain spot on the ATV, give me a call, text, message, whatever. Appreciate it.